and I want to shoot a video on what I think is holding a lot of entrepreneurs back, people who want to become entrepreneurs. If you feel like you're kind of like stuck in life, it's probably this. I want to give you guys a quick update on where we're at with the house. So we've been working pretty hard on it. We've been having fun too while we're here, obviously, but we've been doing a lot of work on the house. So I'll just kind of show you like where we're at with things and kind of how it's going. Now keep in mind that it's been kind of tough because our goal is to rent this house for short-term rental, meaning there's gonna be new people coming in like every few days. So think of it kind of like a hotel, only it's a house, right? It's short-term rental. And these are all people who are going to like the Disney World resorts, Universal Studios, you know, so think like Harry Potter, like Mickey Mouse, that type of stuff. So we're trying to find a balance between getting stuff that's like not super expensive, but also not gonna get wrecked. Like we realize this stuff is gonna have like wear and tear, so we wanna make sure it's replaceable, but at the same time we wanna make sure it's durable. So it's been kind of tough, but yeah, we've been finding a pretty nice balance. So anyways, you guys already saw my workstation. That's kind of like right there. So over here, this is gonna be like a queen bed in this room. And it's got a shower in here and, you know, like full bath. But like a lot of times the way these rentals work is like, since it's a big house, you know, 5 bedrooms, there's gonna be multiple families probably chipping in to rent here, probably 2 families. And so this will probably be one of the parents' bedrooms, and then I'll show you like kind of what we're doing with like the kids' rooms. So this one's actually our bedroom, and we're gonna block this entire door off actually, so no one will even be able to come in here, and we're just gonna put something on it that says like owner's closet or something like that. It's in a part of the house where you won't really tell whether it's a closet, but we've got our own bathroom and our own bed and stuff. We're just gonna lock this entirely off. So this is the loft area, and attached to the loft area we have like a bathroom here, and then this bathroom is gonna be attached to the kids' bedroom. So we're gonna put, actually, we're probably gonna put another bunk bed in here, if not a twin, and it's gonna be a tight fit, but you know, these houses sleep a lot of people, like, you know, they're here on vacation, they wanna bring their entire family. So this is gonna be like the Disney themed room right here. We're probably gonna put some, you know, stuff of like Mickey Mouse stuff on the walls, and it'll be pretty awesome. Then over here, this is gonna be the Harry Potter room. So we've got some furniture set up, we're working on that. It's got a bathroom in here, grout ceiling and stuff like that, just to try and, you know, withstand the wear and tear a little bit more on the grout. But yeah, this is gonna be the Harry Potter room. So we're gonna do something cool with this room. We're gonna put like brick wall on here, and it's gonna look like the train station in Harry Potter. And then we'll do some cool things with like the beds. So let's head downstairs and I'll show you what's going on down there. So we did get a kitchen table set up. Carrie's using this kind of as a workstation right now. But we do got that set up right now, and it's good to go. It's pretty durable. We've got stools set up for the countertop there, and it's really messy because we don't have a whole lot of furniture and stuff yet, so everything's just kind of like stacked up. We did end up getting these Nest thermostats, which we also have at home. It's good for monitoring the temperature. And also while we're gone, you know, if someone leaves the temperature up too high when they leave or something like that, we could turn it down so we're not wasting a ton of energy. We can also set lockout points so that they can only turn it so hot or so cold. So that'll be a pretty cool feature as well. Our couch still isn't here yet. We're waiting for that. This is gonna be our TV console. We do have a TV, but we put it in the bedroom for now, but that's gonna come down here. And there's a magic wand holder for the Harry Potter room. Shoe rack. I've got all my shoes right now. All the hype shoes. But yeah, we've got that there, so it kind of matches everything. We've got bed frames here that just need to be put together. Let me show you my favorite piece. All right, so we're head outside here. So obviously Florida, nice weather, right? We got a pool and stuff, so that's pretty awesome. We got a table here. We still have to get the chairs, but there's still a little outdoor table. And this is my favorite part, is this outdoor sectional. Which we went with kind of like this ocean blue vibe, teal vibe, because it matches the pool really nicely. But yeah, I really like this. Like, I've been sitting out here like pretty much every day, just chilling out, and it's really peaceful and nice out. So yeah, that's just a little quick update on where we are with things with the house. You know, I know a lot of people have been wondering, and I want to shoot a video on what I think is holding a lot of entrepreneurs back. People who want to become entrepreneurs. If you feel like you're kind of like stuck in life, it's probably could be this characteristic, and that's why I want to shoot a video on it. Now, Might not be my most exciting video. So if you're like looking for just a way to make money or like a quick tutorial, this probably isn't going to be that video, but I think it's an important lesson and I think I need to make it. And I think you should take the time to hear me out on this one, because I think it could be the difference in keeping you struggling or making you finally break free. So every major thing that I've done in my life has come from a level of not being comfortable, not being comfortable with it entirely. Like getting out of my comfort zone. And I think that a lot of entrepreneurs out there, if they're not seeing the results that they want right now, it's probably because you're just not getting out of your comfort zone. Like you're too comfortable, maybe you're too comfortable with your job right now. Maybe you're making enough to get by right now. Maybe it's not like you're not able to go on vacations and stuff, but maybe you're making just enough to where you can pay your bills and you're still comfortable. It's when you get out of that comfort zone where it's like, man, I need to come up with $100 like today, is when you actually get stuff done. You actually figure things out, and it's happened this way so many times. Like this house, for example, is a good example of getting out of our comfort zone. So I'm going to explain to you why we chose to get this house and kind of how it came about. So we bought this house sight unseen. Obviously very uncomfortable, right? Buying a house sight unseen. Now we did look at the models. It's a brand new house. It's under warranty. There's a lot of things working in our advantage with that. But it still was uncomfortable nonetheless. It still was like, wow, we've never seen this house. What if something's wrong? Like, what are we going to do? Now, this is why it was important for us to get out of our comfort zone on this and actually just pull the trigger and do it. We're vacationing down here already 3 to 4 months out of the year. We're talking about like almost 50% of the year already as it is. That means that we're renting someone else's house to do that, because we need to have a place where we can unwind and do work and be comfortable while we're here. We're just here for a long time. We have a dog, and we drive down here. We have to drive down here because for one, we don't like flying, but also we're driving around all over. So to rent a car for that long just wouldn't be very economical. So figure in the cost of how much it would be to rent a house. So this house right here, the house is in this neighborhood right now. They rent for like $300 a night, and that's like not during peak season. So it's during peak season, Christmas or Easter or something like that, for example. We're talking like it could go double that every single night. And these houses in this neighborhood right now, fully booked. Like we've been here for a month now, every single night, fully booked. People leave, they stay for like 4 to 7 days, and then they leave, and that same day they leave, there's another group checking in. So our goal here with this house, not really to like we're not hoping to get rich off of this house. Like we're probably not gonna it's not gonna make us like super rich. Like this isn't gonna be an investment where it's like, oh holy crap, you made a lot of money. But what it's gonna be is hopefully we'll be able to recoup some of the money back that we've been sticking into vacationing anyways. Like we're just throwing money out the window right now to come down here every year. We've been doing it since 2015, I think, and we've been coming down here every year for 3 to 4 months out of the year, just throwing that money away. So that's uncomfortable, right? You have to look at like the different sides of like what you're doing now is uncomfortable, but you think you're comfortable enough. So we did something drastic. We found a house, bought it sight unseen. Here we are. It's working out. We're getting things set up, and we're hopefully gonna be able to rent it for like $300 a night. And if it rents only 60% of the time at that rate of when we're not here, we'll probably be a little bit ahead of where we were before. Only now we've got this huge asset that we can sell one day. We got this house for a really good deal. We'll probably be able to, we could literally, after it's furnished, because the housing market down here is so weird. Back by us, back home in Wisconsin, like houses with furniture like doesn't make a difference, but down here makes a huge difference because everyone's buying these houses as investment properties to rent. So if they're not furnished, they're worth a lot less. So literally, once we furnish this place, we could literally flip it for like $50,000 or $70,000 more than we paid for it, even though we didn't even spend that much on furniture. But we could flip it for that because people don't want to put the time into it. They just want to get it rented right away. So we're literally sitting on that asset as well, and I know that for like a fact because I've seen other houses in the neighborhood already do that, already sell for that. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. So anyways, my message to you with this all, and I'm trying to like tell a story and have you realize as a real example right here, yes, it was uncomfortable to do this, but in the long run, it's the uncomfortable things that you do that really pay off big for you. They really help you push yourself and do so. Like, this has been our dream for the longest time to do this. Like, and we've been renting, we've been doing it, but to actually have our own house now and be in that position is really, really cool. You know, it's something that it would be hard to imagine just back in 2015 that just a few years later we would be owning our own house down here. Stepping out of that comfort zone is what makes it happen. So if you're sitting there now and you're thinking like, you know, I'm just looking to get this business up and running, or I'm just looking to do this or that, think about where you're at. You're probably operating from a level of comfort right now, and that's probably what's holding you back. You need to get out there, you need to do something uncomfortable. It makes you kind of think like, okay, I really need to do this now because I'm committed now. Now I've stepped out of my comfort zone. I've put myself in a position where I have to make this work now. And I find that whenever I do that, it always works out good. Like 99% of the time, it always, like, it forces me to get out of my comfort zone and just get stuff done. So that's my message for today. And I know that this is not a typical video for me. Normally I'm sitting doing tutorials, and I know probably a lot of you guys won't even watch this video all the way through, but if you did, give yourself a pat on the shoulder, because I really think this is going to be really life-changing advice for you, because it's literally changed my life. Every time I've done this, it's changed my life. Like, we did it on our last house too. We bought a $500,000 house, stepped out of our comfort zone. Now house now is like got $200,000 in equity in it. In just a couple years, it got that. So we could literally go and flip that house right now and have $200,000 in our pocket, just off of the equity. So it's pretty insane. So I'm telling you guys, get out of your comfort zone, do something that makes you a little uncomfortable. Like, I mean, don't do something that's going to keep you up at night, but a little uncomfortable to push you and force you to actually get stuff done. So yeah, anyways guys, if you watch this video all the way through, smash a like on it, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, leave me a comment below if you've subscribed to the channel. If you're new here, I'll reply back to you. And also, I'm going to leave a link to another video that I want you to check out. You should go check that video out. Anyways guys, I will see you in the next video. I am Paul James. Peace out.